Video of Chioma's new alleged boyfriend, which turned out to be an old video, okay, popped out the social media last week, and a lot of people said a lot of things. Said that why would Davido really not even marry Chioma and enter house? Why would he not marry her? That he should marry her and let all this stuff stop, because a lot of insults, a lot of backlash, a lot of people have really been saying a lot of things about Chioma, making her feel bad and trying to paint a bad image of her and all that. People have done a lot, which you guys have also seen. My beautiful people, you guys have been saying that why hasn't Davido married Chioma? I brought out this interview that Davido had. This was strictly about Chioma. The interview he had on Nigeria TV, where he mentioned why he hasn't married Chioma and why their relationship is still like this, the way it is. I'm going to put that interview for you guys to listen and watch and see where Davido is actually coming from and see why he hasn't really done the assurance wedding that we all have been waiting for. It doesn't mean that he doesn't love Chioma. The fact that he hasn't done that wedding doesn't mean that, in fact, let me not even say the things I'm going to put the video for you guys to watch and actually see why Davido has really delayed the assurance wedding. So guys, make sure you watch the video from the very end, from the very beginning to the very end, so that you're going to get everything Davido said in this video. Thank you so much, and let's dive right into the video.
When you released assurance, and before, there was a lot more freedom and openness in terms of talking about you and Chioma's relationship. Why did you decide to go that route, and why have you changed in terms of you guys are a bit more private now?
Because people are wicked.
Yeah.
Yo, you don't even want to know. Like, even before, like, I remember when we did the song, like, she was just around in the house that time. So we just did on a joke. It was actually just a joke.
Right.
And like, play, we're like, yo, let's joke and shoot the video.
Yeah.
And then at first she was like, because she was in Bangkok, she was like, oh, if she does the video, she might, get kicked out of school. Her parents didn't really know that she was seeing me, stuff like that.
Her parents didn't know?
Not really. Like,
okay.
Anything like that. So I remember, like, before we traveled, my DJ Iku, he took me to my room and was like, David, are you sure? I said, no, it will be cool. He said, this thing will cause loud. I said, no. And Chioma is asking me because nobody knew her then.
Right.
And then we did the video and then we dropped it and
it was beyond viral.
It was crazy. And then over time, like, I would even say, like, her blowing up, like, having her own, like, it affected the relationship, like, with me and Alot. Do you understand? Because, like, she's getting, like, 5,000 messages from people that don't even have faces to accounts.
Right.
Saying nonsense, hate messages. Because how do you want somebody that has gone from being private to overnight, even her parents used to get hate texts, like, crazy.
What kind of hate texts? What are they hating on?
Just nonsense. Like, it came really bad. And I was like, damn, people are just...
Right.
People just don't like something good. It was crazy. So, it affected our relationship a lot. So even that time, when I decided to just go offline, I just started to, like, look, we're not telling anybody anything. Because, like, before, assurance, the video, like, stuff was so cool. Like, do you understand? Like,
so the dynamics really changed even between you guys once it became a public relationship.
Yeah. It now became, like, everybody's relationship.
Yeah.
Kind of. Like, imagine me walking through the airports. Don't, like, walking airports. I remember, like, I think I was in Barcelona or somewhere crazy. Oh my, just pushed me. But, like, but I'm marrying my in-law. I'm like, bro, like, what?
I think there's
like,
this place where when you're a public figure, people feel like they have a right to be part of your life in so many ways. And the question is, how do you continually deal with that? Do you feel pressure to officially do the wedding?
I did, but now we don't.
Okay.
I actually did feel pressure, but, like, at the end of the day, like, it's between me and her. Not our parents, not the public. Not our sisters, not our brothers. Between me and her.
Yeah. And do you guys want to get married? Or
Of course, eventually, yes.
Okay.
But right now is not the time. I'm so happy that now she's, like, getting to the money.
Of course.
Yes, and something she should have been doing. Getting to the money, we're hopefully trying to build a house soon.
Yeah, of course.
Yes, so just make everything, just make the foundation solid and not just do something because we're riding on the wave of what people want. Do you understand what I'm saying? So
what was it like being with, your fiance and actually watching her be pregnant, and also like
craziest 9 months of my life.
Not only that, you now have a baby that's living in a house with you, whereas before, with your mothers of your other children, you know, you see them, they come and go. What was that like for you?
I mean, first of all, like with the Chioma, she did most of the 9 months in London, and I was there, and like I had to, like, it was crazy. Like I salute all women around the world. I can't lie to you. Like I saw her in pain. I started, like, it was crazy. Like I did all, like I was useless at some point. You know how it is just taking care of someone pregnant. And like my boys were with me. Well, London was cold. I know me. Sometimes I smoke. Sometimes they will come. I'll pay like so much money for one apartment. We just smoke. They just come kick us out. Carry all the bags in the middle of London on the road. And like it was crazy. Moving. And then finally October came. Like we were waiting. Everybody was just like. And then the day came.
Do you change diapers?
Nah, but I've changed in the past.
Did you wake up at night, like do all the feeding in the middle of the night kind of stuff?
Not really.
None of it?
Cause at night I'm out. Like, you know, like the difference with me is just like I'm an entertainer. So like she understands, like, yo, I can be gone days, come back on, go on. Just, but it was like during the pregnancy, I was hands-on, and then immediately she gave birth, I had to go back on the road to make up for everything I had missed.
Of course.
That's when we dropped Risky, came for December. She couldn't come back for December, so I was just there in December. Right now, she even wants to go for a cooking course. Okay. Because she wants to be like a cooking school.
That's
in Nigeria.
That's really cool. It sounds as if you guys have really come to a place where you're building like a long-term relationship. And you mentioned that you have great relationship between all your kids and the mothers of all your kids have a great relationship. How do you guys make decisions? Like with I'm not going to use the word baby mama, the mother of your children. Like, how do you guys make decisions?
Let me not lie to you.
You guys had a hard time, especially you and Imade's mom. How did you guys get to a place where you're finally like, well, at least I call, she calls, we pick up each other's phone calls?
Me, I'm stubborn. Do you understand? Like, I feel like with Imade's mom, like, me and we best of friends. The fight was between our families, if you think about it. Right. Do you understand? It was never really a thing of me and her having a personal problem. You know, I felt like her uncle was trying to take, I felt like this is past tense. Right, of course. Was trying to take advantage of the situation that, he's not his daughter. Right. Yes, but he was like a father figure to her because she lost her dad, so he came in as the father. You know, Good Daily now, instead of like show. So I saw it as an opportunity to do all that, and it was just crazy. So the relationship was sour for years. Yeah. You know, she was young during all those times, so she didn't really know. So when you understand that, look, this girl is going to start getting old and going to start understanding. She started going to school. Do you understand? She has friends there that know who I am. Right. So you just understand that, look, let's do this for these girls.
Were you ever romantically involved with any of them?
Yes. Oh,
okay.
Yeah.
So it wasn't just like one night stand or anything? No. And did you think you were going to end up with any of them long term?
Yeah.
David is like, yeah. What changed?
I don't know, man. Life, I guess. With Sophie, I was really, really young. I had Imade, I was 21. Yeah, I'm at 21, 22, I think. I was really, really young. With Haley's mom, that's my G, like, till today, that's my very good friend. I was in America at the time, because this is when I first signed my deal. So I was in America for like almost a year. So we just kind of, you know what I'm saying, we kicked it.